when a new desire hatches, do you like it? If it's hatched a long time ago and hasn't manifested, do you still like it? Well, that's what we want to talk about here, because life is going to continually produce new desire within you. The evolution of all species is about exactly that. It just happens all day, every day. So you're launching these vibrational decisions or desires. Most people don't realize that they are vibrational broadcasters, but you are. So life causes you to desire, and that desire causes an immediate expansion in the vibrational aspect of you. And if you don't find some way to keep your beliefs up to speed with your desires, then you get a sort of tug of war going on that feels unpleasant. That tug of war is what you call negative emotion. It's what frustration is. It's what overwhelmment is. It's what fear is. Any negative emotion is desire that is being challenged by your belief. And your belief, these are just thoughts that you continue to think. They're not even valid in most cases. You say, well, see, there it's true. I thought that was going to happen and then it did. And we say, yes, because you thought it was going to happen and you practiced thinking it was going to happen and you kept broadcasting a vibration about that, and then law of attraction matched it, and then you say, the strangest thing happened to me. I got what I expected. And we say, of course you got what you expected. Your expectation is a very practiced frequency, and law of attraction is responding to your very practiced frequency. So you have the ability to practice frequencies that match your desires, but sometimes it takes a little bit of going back and doing it again and going back and doing it again, because those old beliefs die hard, don't they? You've practiced them, and then law of attraction, law of attraction always fair. Law of attraction can help you, does help you keep beliefs going, wanted and unwanted. So you have to find some way of sorting them out and giving more airtime, more broadcasting time to the beliefs, to the ideas, to the situations that you prefer, and less airtime, therefore less practiced vibration, therefore less momentum toward the things that you do not want. When you practice a vibration, and it's a good feeling vibration, that good feeling vibration will gather momentum. When you practice a not good feeling vibration, that not good feeling vibration will gain momentum. So it's interesting. You have this range of emotions, and let's call it love and appreciation, passion, those good feelings on one end of the vibrational stick, and despair, fear, true sadness, grief on the other end, and all those others in between. Well, when you get fixated on something and you hold yourself there for a long period of time, so that you are in sadness or grief or despair for a long period of time, it's logical that that negative feeling would become more and more and more and more and more, until you can actually have physical discomfort about something. Physical discomfort is the next logical step for harboring long time. Long time, we're not talking about weeks or years. We're talking about minutes or hours. It doesn't take too much of you disallowing the vibration of who you really are before something that is the next logical step happens. So we just want you to realize that you have this guidance within you all the time. And the reason that the guidance that you have, that's a very good sentence. The reason the guidance you have, the reason you have the guidance that you have, is because there's a larger part of you who has an opinion about everything that you're focused upon right now. Not just opinion about things in general, not just an opinion about world events or galactic events, an opinion about what's happening with you right here, right now, an opinion about the conversation you're having right now, an opinion about the situation you're in right now. Your source has a source-like opinion, an unconditional opinion, an unconditional emotional, vibrational awareness, opinion. You like that word opinion? You don't really, do you? Vantage point, perspective, opinion. Source has this clear expectation about whatever it is you're thinking about. The source energy part of you, the inner being part of you, the you that was you before you came here, that's still the you even though you are here. That non-physical you want to call it soul, we want to call it your inner being, your source. That non-physical part of you is with you all day, every day, having the conversations you're having, watching where you are, aware of your surroundings. And then you've got this thing going on with your mind that is causing you to broadcast a vibration that might be in sync with that broader knowing, and it might not. And your emotions tell you whether it's in sync or whether it isn't. So if you're having a conversation with yourself or with someone else about how wonderful you feel and what a good day this is and how beautiful this world is and how much you love your life and how eager you are to get out there and experience it and how much you love the people of this planet and how happy you are to be in this physical body and how eager you are to move ahead and how exhilarating it is that new ideas keep coming to you and how law of attraction keeps responding to those vibrational frequencies and bringing manifestations that match it. If you're having that kind of conversation with yourself, you feel wonderful because that's the conversation that Source knows about you too. You have the free will to choose your thought, but your emotions are always going to tell you, because your emotions are guidance. It's the agreement that you were born with. Your emotions are always going to tell you whether in this moment of this thought you are adding to the whole and the expansion and the eternalness in a deliberate way like you intended, or whether you've gone off the rails and you're creating by default and you're letting some other squeaky wheel get your attention and influence you into a conditional perspective of life instead of an unconditional expectation or perspective of life. So what's the difference? Well, we want to say it to you like this. Things that are manifested, that you can see, these material things, they are conditions, they are experiences, they are conditions, they are relationships, they are conditions, they are manifested things that you can observe. You can see them and hear them and smell them and taste them and touch them. They have come to further fruition so that more of your physical senses is experiencing them. But there is a vibrational universe that you have created. A vibrational universe, we refer to it as your vibrational experience or your vortex experience. It's this vibrational reality that is the precursor of all things that then manifest. So this vibrational relationship, this vibrational experience, this vibrational vortexual experience is not just who you were before you came into this physical body. It's all of the requests and preferences that you've put there ever since. So every time life causes you to know what you don't want, it also causes you to know what you do want. And you emanate a vibrational request. And that larger part of you, that source energy part of you, becomes that expanded version of you. That expanded version that if you don't keep up with, you feel the gap. So we want you to be aware that you have expanded, that you are expanding, and we want you to be conscious about what your thoughts and words in any moment are doing about matching that expansion. Because when you ask for it, it is given immediately. Step one is life causes you to ask. Step two is it becomes a vibrational reality. Wrote a whole book about that. Ask and it is given. You ask and it becomes a vibrational reality that if you don't do something to hold yourself apart from the vibrational reality, like continuing to look at what is, if you will consider what's there and try to find the feeling of what's there, the uncondition of what's there, the emotion of what's there, the happiness of what's there, rather than the unhappiness of the lack of manifestation of it. Can you hear the difference? So when life causes you to want something, to desire something, most of the experience of the full manifestation of it is done. There's just a little bit more that you have to consistently do, and that is, and we're going to say it in what you would call your negative terms, you have to stop blocking it by focusing upon the reality, which includes the absence of what you want. Your lover can't come if every day you say, "Where's my lover?" Your lover can't come if every day you say, "I had one, I didn't like him anymore." What you want can't come if you're offering vibrations and words that are in opposition to what it is you want. So you have some work to do to bridge that gap or to close that gap. And that work is, you got to want to feel good, and you got to want to feel good enough that you find ways to feel good about anything that matters to you. Because if it matters to you, it's active. And if it's active and you're not in sync with it, you don't feel good. So you got to find a way to feel good so that it's active within you and you're not contradicting it. We've enjoyed this leading edge conversation. Leading edge is where it's at. When you are a master of creation, you are. You can't go back. You can't settle into something that was before. You are in a different vibrational place than you were just a few hours ago. Your willingness to participate here, to pay attention, to focus, and to experience the energy of this conversation has served you well, because in your willingness you have accepted a vibrational frequency that's more akin to who you naturally are. So you have a different relationship now than you've ever had before with your vortex, which means the impulses of your vortex are going to be more obvious to you. Our encouragement is that you don't try to make anything happen. In other words, don't leave here with a determination that now you're really going to get it done. Understand that you already got it done, and now you're going to enjoy watching what you got done unfold. That really is the way we want you to feel about it. Watch the unfolding, but feel for the impulses. And don't get freaky or crazy about it. In other words, it's not like standing with an ear to the ground listening for every little thing. Obvious things will happen. It's obvious stuff that will happen. It's going to happen to you because you've already done it. You're not making it happen. You're letting happen what you've already caused to be. Can you feel the difference in that? So just chill and have fun. And if we could zap you with the worthy stick, we would. If we could assert something to you, and we can't, it would be your acceptance of you being in the right place at the right time, because you are. It's a good time for you to begin to allow a cashing in of your vibrational currency. It's a good time for you to accept the connectedness that is you, to begin acknowledging that you are psychic also, that you are receptive also, that Source is keenly aware of you and infinitely interested in you, and that everything that you have collaboratively queued up for yourself is unfolding here and here and here and here and here and here and here. Pay attention to your emotions, and if you feel impatient, try to talk that impatience down. Remind yourself that it's all right and that things are always working out for you. And the more often you remind yourself that things are always working out for me, things are always working out for me, the more evidence of that will show itself to you, and the more you will believe it. Until in time, you will know about you what we know about you. And that is that there is nothing that you cannot be or do or have if this time-space reality has helped you to develop a conscious desire for it. We cannot offer enough words to express to you the appreciation that we feel for your willingness to be out here on this leading edge, where you allow the manifestation of so many things that we have all thought into being together. You are not separate from us. You are extensions of us. We are not separate from you. We are components of you. And together, we are supposed to be living happily ever after. You are eternal beings. You always will be. So there's no rush toward anything. There is great love here for you.